Again, it's Priscilla in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery in the backyard on a cold day, and I have a ring pour cup that I have layered many colors into, and I'm going to put that aside for a second. And this time, assuming I can find my glasses, yay! And bring back the orange I wanted. I think I have more than enough color, but what I want to do is try and smooth down with my spatula some paint down the center of this canvas so that maybe the rings will move more easily, and we'll find out in a second. Don't want to lose any going over the edge yet, although it happened anyway. This is my OXO omelet turning spatula. You will always hear me talk about this because it is possibly the best tool I have for spreading paint, and I recommend it highly. It's on my Amazon link below the video. Along with the book we put out of the first 100 videos showing the dry artworks and all the processes and all of the tools, called Because I Can. It's still in an ebook form, but you may want to check because it's supposed to be published on demand very shortly in paperback, so I've had a lot of good responses to it. Evidently people are very happy with it. It stayed on the bestseller for painting instructions for quite a while. I don't know if that's enough paint. I don't want to go too much further because it will be shiny and that will be not what I want. I have other paint to use, but I think that this is going to be where I start. And I'd like some gold. Looks like it's tried to congeal somewhat. Don't want that dripping down there. I forget that there's one of these cups that drips, and I have a feeling that this might be the one. I'm going to throw a little more gold in both sides and the middle, and I am going to try and use up all of this paint on this canvas. This might be the one that I'm supposed to not tip, but since I was expecting to tip, and I'm going to just keep throwing some more gold in there, right in the front of that cup, so that hopefully I can get some out. I've got a nice wet rag handy, so I can wipe the dripping paint off my hands and clean my tools. I recommend that. I can leave my paint thick because I use GAC 800 by Golden. That's GAC 800 by Golden. And when I do that, when the paint dries, it doesn't crack, which is a very, very nice thing indeed. I am throwing a few more colors that I like right in the front of that cup, which may mean that I have more paint than I need, but at least I'll have the colors I want. Or that was the plan a second ago anyway. I did think better of tipping, so maybe, just maybe, I'll change my mind one way or the other in a minute. I want some white pearl. There we go. Anything white seems to... I am definitely having paint drip down my hands today more than ever before. Unusually so. That doesn't happen to me very often. But then I am catching it with my finger too. I'm going to go outside my wet paint zone. And I've got a few drops. And I'm trying to figure out what else I want in here, and I'm going to throw some metallic turquoise in there. And some green. And some metallic, some different metallic turquoise, some color shift, and some green. And see what I can get from this. Still catching the paint on my fingers. Still thinking about whether I want to add some. Or leave it alone. I'm liking that color shift. choosing some very strange color combinations over here to your edge. I don't have enough yellow. I mean, I like really don't have enough yellow. I'm not sure where to put it though. That was kind of fun. Why not try anything? And that yellow completely disappeared. So that just makes me want to use my medical tubing and blow some paint around and see what comes of it. And add some more colors to my rings because I can. And because it's fun to see what I can get away with. I'm not going all the way to both sides. I'm thinking about some black or some blue. Let's do the black. I could still tip. I could still throw some gold in anywhere I want to. That's kind of fun. I'm having fun. It's not a new idea. I try to have fun as often as possible. And considering what a cold day it is, I'm kind of happy about it. This is making the rings that I see the colors that I want them to be. But I'm not sure I've completely given up the idea of tipping anything. But I always wanted to do exactly what I'm doing right now, which is to play with adding more paint into the rings to see what will happen. So now you'll know as well as me, maybe, hopefully. I definitely have more paint than I was really expecting, but that's okay. I also have a little bit more of a ring left. I'm going to put some purple on either side of it and hope that that helps me get some purple. Out of that red. Alright, so I've used up quite a bit of paint. I'm not sure what I've done. I have a bamboo skewer. I'm not sure what I want to do with it. I just want to play. In my rings and see what happens when I do that. I was kind of hoping I would leave them, but I'm not feeling that much like leaving them right now. Well, some of them, yes, some of them no. In any case, I have an edge catcher, and we have 7 minutes left, so why not? I've got all kinds of stuff in my way today. Just not as ready as I can be. I still want to blow into some of these and see what happens. Let's do it to all of them. Or some of them. Let's just do it to some of them. Oh yeah, it's cold. That is a piece of fur. Come out, piece of fur. Release yourself from my canvas. It does kind of make me want to add some other colors that I want in between, like white. and or gold. And or whatever comes in the end, which I'm not sure about, which feels a lot like a color shift to me. No, a little more over here. I don't really want most of this to go a lot further than from the center. And anything that I release onto my edge catcher can then be pulled back or scraped off or reapplied. I'm going to rock that for a second and let it remove itself off and come back around and do the other side because I can. Why not try everything? If I'd used a lot more black and left a lot more spaces in between, I probably would have been very interested in trying chain, but that's going to be for another time. This is just a big fun stripe that if I want to use any of the paint off of my edge catcher, I can. I'm going to let some of that flow back into the center again. I'm glad I put that white in there. It broke it up nicely. I want to use a little bit. I'm going to use my spatula to grab some of that paint and fill in a couple of places, because it's a very good blend as far as nobody knowing it's not part of the original ring pours. There's no way to know that. So the only thing I can think of that I might want to do now is add gold to the edge, which is something I love to do, period. But I kind of want to create some definition inside. I'm not sure. I'd like to see what I'm doing. That's not bothering me. I kind of want some black, but I think white is the ticket. White pearl at least. Nice thin stream would be nice. Nice controlled stream. Whether I like it or not is another question. I don't hate it. I don't love it. I'm going to add my favorite color because I can. I'm not actually trying to dribble that all the way out, but I don't want to stop it in a blob either. There's something in my paint again, go figure. As much as I like that, it occurs to me that the color that I really want to use is right here. Yes, that's what I wanted to use. Good. I'm going to make sure I have every color that I want where I want it as best I can. And even though I'm not going to use chains, skewers will serve a very similar purpose. Boy, the dogs are riled right up today, if you can hear that. Please don't. I don't want to hate that. I would like to like it. I really would. I'm not hating it. I'm not loving it. I want some black in there. I wish I had left more negative space on the inside. I think if I can get some more negative space, it would be good. I'm not sure that that's even possible at this point. I have some great colors. I haven't tried to torch or release any cells. I have too many beautiful colors not to make the best of this. I can tell you that now. Yep, the dogs are upset today. So can I add something to this other side to make it into what I want it to be? Or do I just go back again and add gold? Yep, that's good. Gold on one side. Let's see if I can get my magenta to come and go all the way on the other side. Well, at least I'm using the colors I wanted to get rid of. That tells me that I got a couple minutes left to finish this, and it's an intense piece. Wow. So if you notice below the video I have Teespring clothing. I have the studio slogan, "Because I Can," which is also the name of my book, and other artworks. If you follow the links to my Teespring page, you'll find them. I also have other products. If you follow my Facebook links at the bottom of the description under the video. I want some orange over there. Is that crazy? It's different. I might do something else to it tomorrow, I think. It's not impossible. I might do something to it now. I might not be happy with what I do now. I think there's all kinds of stuff that's possible. But I like my Princeton Art Tool Catalyst spatulas, and I like changing the edge of this into something a little less uniform. I will run out of time. Look for my book on the Amazon link below the video, and the Princeton Art Tool Catalyst spatulas. And the paint pouring recipe is in the video. If you decide to donate through Patreon or PayPal, you'll be entered in a contest where if you win the drawing, you'll be able to choose one of 3 paintings. I'm liking that a lot better. A lot better. Yes. Alright, so I think you're almost gone, and whatever I didn't remember was that we have over 400 videos, and if you're looking for the playlist those videos are on, it's in the last 20 seconds of the video. On the end screen, along with my website. I give lessons at the house. I do sell my art. Get in touch with me through YouTube if you'd like to buy any of my art. We'll have a conversation. I'd be happy to help you out there. I'm much happier with the way this turned out, playing with the spatula. And I'm going to torch, and you guys are going to be gone. Oh, please give me a thumbs up if you wouldn't mind. I would really appreciate it. This is Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida, in case you're not gone, saying thanks for all the contributions, you guys, and thanks for all the great comments, too. I'll see you around, hopefully in the next video. Bye for now. Priscilla out.